Oh. Walk it off, baby. I love when the Yankees walk it off. I love when Yankees walk it off on nights that the Red Sox walk off on the Orioles, too. About, I don't know, half hour before that, Tyler O'Neill hit a 3-run home run off the Orioles, so the Yankees pick up a game on them. Stay in first place. Win the series against the Royals here before Red Sox come into town. Walk off, baby. Juan Soto's bat woke up today, put them ahead with that 2-run shot, and then Jazz Chisholm walked it off. Damn right. And Weaver's definitely going to get the W. He's definitely going to get the W. Yes, but shout out. Shout out. Yeah. The win that matters. That's all that matters tonight. And Baltimore lost. That's right. Shout out to everybody in here. Yeah. I'm telling you, I've said it for a year now since they signed Weaver back. Weaver was a good signing for the Yankees. Yeah, people thought I was crazy. Yeah. Yeah, the Royals have always given us trouble. Even when the Yankees were winning 100-plus games, winning all the championships, we couldn't beat the freaking Royals. So, well, I like this. Pitching-wise, Peanut, I'm not sure lefty-wise, but bullpen, they got quite a bit. Yeah. Excuse me. Yep, Jazz, baby. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's all that matters tonight. Yankees win. Hit the like button to celebrate this freaking walk-off win. Yeah. It doesn't need to be an easy game. They're not an easy team to beat, Brandon. They're not an easy team to beat. So, but it doesn't matter if they win by an inch or a mile. They won. They won. And that's what, thank you, John. They would lose these games more often than not last couple years. These extra inning games with the freaking ghost runner. Even at home. What are they, 3-5 now this year in extra inning games? So, but I like the fight that they have here, and the aggressive base running, the aggressive. I like that John Birdie was at third, and then Aaron Judge stole that base at the end, which made it easier for them to move guys over because then you're not going to double up Jazz. So it was a good small ball win. Hill was pretty decent too. So, yep. Yeah, Boston walked off on the Orioles, Josh. Yep. Yeah, exactly, DM. Showed fight and grit, small ball, Yep. Hey, John, what's up? John Frass, what is good, my friend? Smack that like button, everybody. Smack that like button. Yeah, safe. Birdie was definitely safe, even if there was a better throw, he would have been safe. He's fast. He is fast. One of the faster guys in baseball, actually, John Birdie. I'm glad he's back. And I see that he has a mustache now. Another mustache guy. Oh, man. No, it's not the end of Clay Holmes' Yankee career. Wink. He'll be done after this year in the Bronx, but he'll get a job somewhere. I don't really care what he did in the seventh inning. Yankees won. Yep. Yeah, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's right, Jazz, baby. Yeah, and yes, they will. Though Boston's going to be tough. They're coming in for 4 games, man. So they're coming for 4 games. Boone did manage the game well. He did manage the game well. Who's going to be a Met, John? Clay Holmes? Probably. Clay Holmes will probably be a Met, John. He'll be over there with probably Corbin Burns and Anthony Santander. So Jazz's first walk-off. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, John. The Mets. I can see Clay Holmes going to the Mets. That'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Yeah, Soto and Jazz today. Yep. Judge starting to hit the ball hard too. So we need, and Soto fouled that ball off his free top of his foot, man. I was like, oh shoot, and he stuck in there. He stuck in there and hit that 2-run shot and put them ahead, man. That guy's a gamer. I love him. 39 home runs now, 100 RBIs. So, yep. Yes, indeed. Yep, Tyler O'Neill. That was a big acquisition. A big acquisition. Because he's got came here from the Braves, um, in the Chris Sale trade, and Sale's doing really well in Atlanta. Yeah, I think so too, DM. They're going to scratch and claw to win this division. Yeah, and that's okay. That's okay. Bucky Dent. Yeah, Joe. Yeah. Who did Birdie replace? That's a good question, Sean. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who he replaced. That's a good question. Oh, yeah, Bernie Williams. What's happening, Bernie? He replaced Volpe. Okay, so he replaced Volpe or Torres. Okay, either one. I'm cool with it. He scored. They won. That's all that matters. And if we take 3 out of 4 against the Red Sox, it'd be even better. Now this is the 84th win for the Yankees. 84th win this year. 84, right? Yeah. Let me check really quickly. Standings. Yeah. 84 and 62. Oh, fantastic. We're feeling pretty good, Charlie. We're feeling pretty good. Well, I'm feeling pretty good. Like pinch ran for Torres. Okay, Consigliani. All right, well, he's faster than Torres, that's for sure. He took Pham out because he barked at the Well, he got picked off, Tommy Pham. Yeah, people were like, we say we should have got Tommy Pham. No, hard pass. He's the guy that slapped Jock Peterson over fantasy football. Like, he's crazy. No, there's no way. No, I wouldn't DFA Holmes. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm not worried. I'm not really obsessing about Holmes. I don't think Holmes is gonna go anywhere. Honestly, they'll just put him on lower leverage situations because he can still get guys out. So, yeah, he did get caught sleeping. Yeah. Raw. I don't know. Just lower leverage, Charlie. I mean, he won't be here next year, so lower leverage situation. I'm guessing. And Soto did pull a Kirk Gibson. He limped around the bases. Freaking awesome. And we are Jace. We are 1.5 up. Tommy Pham is a bad dude. Yeah. Could you imagine he tried slapping somebody who knew how to fight? Oof. He would have had a problem. Yeah. You know. I think Soto will be okay. He'll be a little probably sore tomorrow or whatnot. I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be okay. Yep. They're 1.5 up, one nosebleed. I'll take any extra padding we can get right now on second place. We'll take it. Right? Any extra padding. So Judge or Stanton and even, other guys. Randy Myers, relief pitcher. The guy was a martial arts expert. He would have destroyed Pham. Kyle Farnsworth. He would have destroyed Pham. Yeah. Now let's see something here. Tomorrow, they start the Red Sox tomorrow. So it's Cooper Criswell versus Nestor Cortez. That's the pitching matchup tomorrow. Yes, indeed, Tiffany. We won, baby. We won. How are you, Tiffany? Yep. I don't think we're gonna keep. I'll be surprised if they kept Rizzo. I'm surprised in that article that I posted earlier about that guy, the one from the reporter that was predicting that they're gonna keep DJ and Rizzo. I don't know about that. It doesn't make much sense. I mean, DJ I can understand, but Rizzo. I mean, aside from him being a great teammate and a mentor, I don't want to block Ben Rice's path here. I really don't. I think he needs a shot like Anthony Volpe got a shot, like a full season shot. So, and let him make his mistakes and let him learn and let him have his moments and so on and so forth. So, and again, you know, I don't want to make it more difficult to re-sign Juan Soto either financially. So, yeah, I mean, it didn't, Cassiani. It's just like you think he's going to get a 2-year deal for like what 8 to 10 million a year? Why? I like Rizzo. Don't get me wrong, but no, yeah, I'm happy for Jazz. I really am. I really am happy for him. That energy, man. Yeah, he did do well for the Diamondbacks. For James Peterson, get an official bat. Yep. No, you got to give him credit when it's due. He did do that, Ken. Yeah, give him credit where it's due too. Yeah. But yeah, it definitely felt Kirk Gibson-esque word lifer. It really did. Yeah. I understand D-Train, but people want them to sit Verdugo for the rest of the year for Dominguez. That's not happening. Because if Dominguez doesn't play well and then Verdugo doesn't play, then you're gonna have two left fielders. They're gonna be rusty and not hitting. So he's gonna get some playing time. And Dominguez is weak batting from the righty side. He's strong from the lefty side, weak from the righty side. So they got to keep that in mind too. At the very least, they're going to platoon. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Tiffany. Most certainly right. Oh, Daniel Jones. Oh God, yeah, from the Giants. Yeah. Put in his backups already. Like put in his backups. They have to draft a quarterback. They're gonna get like a top 3 pick probably in the draft. They need to draft a quarterback. You know, bunt yeah. Yeah, Tiffany. I mean, this stuff. I mean, it keeps coming out, and you can see the difference between. This is why I post this stuff, so you can see where the vibe is, right, and who's saying what, who's saying this, who's saying that, and so on and so forth. So that you're in on what's going on, and you see what's being said more often in this, and that way, if something does happen, you'll say, okay, well, I've heard this quite a bit, and so on and so forth. So it did have some teeth. You'll get a better understanding of if it happens and why. you know. But I like Rizzo again, but I don't want to block Ben Rice. I don't want to do it, or even T.J. Rumfield. No. Yeah, I saw that. Dominguez is right in that celebration. I saw that. That was cool. That was cool. Yeah, Rob. I mean, his foot will be a little tender and sore, probably and bruised. So, yeah. I mean, he can, Tiffany, but I mean, he'll probably play tomorrow. He'll probably alternate. Verdugo's fielding percentage is 0.997. He's made one error. Dominguez is 0.954. You know, 0.997. He's ranked second in the American League in fielding percentage for left field. Second in the American League. So he's an elite defender. Yeah. maybe you bet Dominguez versus righty pitchers, and you bat Verdugo versus left. I don't know. I'm not sure, but or you figure out a way to get them both in the lineup. Yep. But at the end, yeah. Jones gets injured. Just make sure his option kicks. Yeah, I mean, Daniel Jones makes the same amount of money that Aaron Judge makes. $40 million a year. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. My God. Yeah, you're right, Pacey. He doesn't have the defensive range that Verdugo has in the outfield. He doesn't. But maybe he can get it over time. And I know it's a cardinal sin to say anything that's not positive about Jason Dominguez, but he is a developing player. He will have his faults just like Anthony Volpe did, just like Ben Rice is having. So it happens. It happens. You know, Wink. I honestly think Rizzo's still going to play. I really do. Where I don't know, but I think he's going to play. Yep, he would be a fantastic coach. He really, really would. Sean, they walked off, baby. They walked off. So, but I appreciate you being here celebrating with us. He walked off. This is true, Ken. But the good thing is he has zero chance of winning Rookie of the Year. Zero. So he has no chance of winning Rookie of the Year this year if he gets the credible qualifying at bats. So, but I think the Yankees will have Rookie of the Year this year, either Luis Hill or Austin Wells. But yeah, he's something with the IL. When he was on the IL in the minors, they didn't put him early enough, and it manipulated his timeline and timetable, which made him ineligible for this draft pick now. So if he wins Rookie of the Year, next year, that means he had a great year. So I'll take that either way. If he wins Rookie of the Year and helps us win a championship, I'll take that too. Mm-hmm. D-Train, that's a good question. Spencer Jones. Honestly, I think he's got positional versatility, but I think once Stanton goes, once he leaves or retires or whatnot, I think Aaron Judge is going to transition to the DH spot, and then Spencer Jones will go to the outfield. Be still here. Yep. Yep. Bigger picture for Nestor. I think he would be wise to be more open-minded to the bullpen, and if he continues to play well, because it's only going to add to his value as a player. Whether it's free agency, whether it's trade or whatnot, it's just going to add to his value. If he can succeed in both positions, both areas of pitching, that's going to make him more valuable. Kind of like Garrett Crochet. Yeah, that's where I see it. But I do think that and speaking of IL, word life, Fran and Ken, if DJ goes on the 60-day IL, then he comes off the 40-man, which allows the Yankees an opportunity to put a prospect on the 40-man to protect them from the Rule 5 draft. So that could be a blessing in disguise for the Yankees. There are some guys they definitely want to protect in Rule 5. I could see this too, Constant. I can see him going back to Chicago Cubs. Dev the Devastator. What's happening, man? Yeah. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool if he went back to the Cubs. It'd be kind of cool. Yeah. He's looking pretty good at first base, that's for sure. Nestor is starting tomorrow. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Tiffany going to the A's game. Nice. Very nice. Are you going to the A's game in Oakland, or are you going to the A's game in Yankee Stadium? And if he is here, baby, what's good, brother? What is good? Um, what is good, brother, man? Yeah, probably. I said this. I could see that path. My allergies are hitting me pretty good. Like my allergies hitting me pretty good. Pollen in my area is like through the roof. So, and I get nailed at nighttime. So, I mean, I don't have a call, but I definitely don't want to get one either because I got to get up in the morning. I'm going to be at the gym by 6 a.m. So, I got to get my training in, man. Sacramento. Okay, cool. Tiffany. All right. That's right. They're moving. That's right. That's right. No, not Oakland. That's right. Sacramento en route to Vegas, right? Stanton contract expires, I think, in 27, if I remember correctly. Your back is hurting. No, I gotta get that. Gotta get that flexibility, that range of motion on the back there, right? Get that recovery, man. 26. Okay, you might be right. Maybe it's an option for 27 then. John the Beagle Dad. You have green light too. Yeah, I mean this again, they're walking off in these extra inning games. It's so much better than losing these freaking games. They have lost way too many of them this year, but I'll take it. 84 wins, baby. 84 wins. Let's go. Yep. Daniel Barry's here too. What's good, Daniel? All right. Early shift. Yeah, I hear that, John Beagle. I hear that, man. Yeah. This was a gritty win for this team. Yeah. This is a gritty win. And if he's getting his training, man, he's staying fit, staying sharp. You ain't training, you ain't getting better, right? But definitely you gotta fire Boone and Cashman, isn't it? I mean, you have to, right? Damn right, man. uh buy his contract out. I don't know. If he keeps hitting 30 home runs, they're not gonna do it. Because then he'll have a shot at getting um 500 home runs here if he keeps doing that. 27 with a 28 buyout. Yeah, I thought that was it. Is 27 guaranteed, Jonathan, or is 27 an option? There's 28 the option of the buyout, right? So it does have 3 more years, 3 more full guaranteed years. Right. I'm telling you, Louis, this Weaver. Ooh, Weaver's got some good stuff. You're gonna get that brown belt soon, NFA. You're gonna get it, man. You're gonna get it soon. I'm confident, man. I'm confident you are. Guaranteed through 27. Okay. So 3 more guaranteed years for Stanton. All right. Yeah, Weaver's fantastic. I remember when the Yankees signed them. I was in a car dealership. That's when I put out the video. I was waiting for a car to get serviced when they signed him. And people were like, who is this guy? Dumpster dive. Okay. Yeah. Spencer Jones, nah. He'll be ready before that. hmm The people 3 years, you probably be looking at George Lombard and Roderick Arias. It's more like 3-year guys. I'm by how they're progressing. Even Henry Lane. Yep, that's what you got to be, NFE. You got to make it hard for them. Yeah, you got to frustrate them. See, I think so too, Sean. If he's close to 500 by 27, yes, I could see it too. Me too, NFE. I liked what he did with them here before, and I'm really happy that they brought him back. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of them, Ken. A lot of exploding heads. Yep. Oh man. Oh, it's gonna be fantastic. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's say we don't get Soto. Let's say we don't get Soto. What's the it's a good question, Pasty. The pivot, I'm guessing, would be Corbin Burns and Anthony Santander. They'll get him for the outfield and probably bring in Corbin Burns for the rotation. They get both of them for cheaper than Juan Soto. Heads are going to explode too if they win a championship too. Yep. Luis Robert. He's got a couple years left, all right, Ken. I think he's got 2 more years, maybe 3 in his deal. They'd have to trade for him. Santander, I'd watch out for. He's got 40 home runs this year. He's been getting better each year, and he plays the outfield. He's with the Orioles right now too, so. Quell, definitely, you got that right. Much need to win. That's win number 84 right there. Win number 84. We got 16 left. Yes, we got Boston, and then we got Oakland, Seattle, Baltimore, Pittsburgh. That's it. End of season. Then the playoffs. So we have that much time to do whatever we can to win this division. 13-3 would be phenomenal, Sean, if they did that. Whew. Otani's now 47 and 48. Wow. He's got a shot at you 50-50, Hemingway. Cashman would probably, yeah, I mean, if he stays, he'll move up. I would agree, NFE. I would agree, brother. If they win a chip, I mean, those people that have been bashing Boone and Cashman every single day for the last couple of years are going to be really butthurt. Really butthurt. Teoscar Hernandez is a free agent. Alex Bregman. Blake Snell's going to be free, and I think he's going to opt out. There's quite a few. Mike King is struggling tonight against Seattle. Their bats is coming around a little bit. I mean, they brought Rosarina and Justin Turner, so they added a couple of bats there, and now Luis Castillo's hurt, so now they have a chink in their pitching armor. So we'll see. I would agree with it. Yeah, they win the World Series. Boone and Cashman. If they win the World Series, I'm gonna have a thumbnail in the video with them. I'm gonna put those guys on like king's robes and crowns for Boone and Cashman. Trigger the haters. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun if they win. Yeah, I do too. Well, Cole Hill, Rodon, and if they go 4-man, I think it's going to be Nestor Cortez as the 4. That's what I think is going to happen. Excuse me. Allergies kill me, man. At night. My God. Cole or Don Hill, if they go 3, it's probably those 3. I would agree, Sean. What's better, sign Soto, sign the best player? Soto. Soto's number 1. I don't think there's anything more important than signing Soto because we have a lot of pitching in the farm. Schmidt, Cortez, piggyback. I like that too. Yep. And again, I think Cortez, if he stays open to long relief or something like that, and he piggybacks with Schmidt, I mean, that he was brilliant the other day. Brilliant. And I know he complained about it first, but then he said he was willing to do whatever they needed. So, and I hope he is, because if he does that well, at least for the rest of the season, and into the postseason, that gives him another weapon on the starting in the pitching stable. And I think so. Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident the Yankees are going to bring back Soto too. Yeah. Palvis, here he is. What's up? Yeah, and that's priority number 1 for the Yankees. It really is. Now, Nestor Cortez is pitching tomorrow, Leotis. This is the first walk-off the season, Jay Palvis. Yeah, first one. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yep. Excuse me. Yeah, Tiffany, me too. Me too. So we signed. Gotta figure out what to do with Judge on defense. He can't continue to play center field. I think he's eventually going to transition into a corner outfit. I mean, they can move him to a corner next year if they want. They could really play Dominguez in center and Judge in left and Soto in right. They could do that and get him out of center field. If they want to do that, they can. So, and then you still have Trent Grisham, who's an elite defender too, to be the 4th outfielder, which would give some room for the outfielders to have a DH day, have an off day, and so on. Because he's got 1 more year left too, Trent Grisham. So, well, yeah, it's priority number 1. 1A and 1B to re-sign Juan Soto, 100%. Well, exactly, Ken. But people like to call him an idiot. The self-proclaimed baseball geniuses from the other channels call him an idiot every day. And Boone too. But he's got the highest winning percentage of any GM in baseball history. And Boone is ranked 10th in baseball history for winning percentage. He's ahead of Casey Stengel. He's ahead of Joe Torre. He's ahead of Joe Girardi. It's all public record. Yeah, but they love to call them idiots and buffoons. And they love to call other fans who don't agree with them the same thing. But you're right, Ken. That's a great point. Way too many armchair GMs and armchair managers, too. They do listen to the fans, Tiffany, but I don't think they're going to listen to the big mouths. The fans who trash them on a regular basis and then say that people who aren't real fans. That's not really fans. That's fair weather fans. I'm not going to listen to fair weather fans. If you bring constructive criticism, and not be a D-bag, I think they're listening to you. I'm going to guess they probably have somebody, screening social media posts and all that stuff. And if somebody comes up with a constructive something or offer or proposal, they'll consider it. I don't know if they're ever going to give credit to somebody, but the fact is, these fair weather fans are just, they don't bring any value. They don't, and they like to call people who don't agree with them not real fans, which is total baloney. I'm happy that Birdie's back too. We got more speed here. And I'm nice. I think they're gonna bring Duke Ellis back at some point too. They are home versus the Sox. Verdugo, nosebleed. I think he's gonna get at least 2 out of the 4 games in left field against the Red Sox. I mean, he'll probably split with Dominguez. I'm guessing. Yeah, but this is an opportunity for them if they, if they win 3 out of 4, that'd be really good. That'd be really, really good. Yeah. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. But you're right, Tiffany. I don't know what it is, but fair weather fans. I mean, they abandon them when they're bad, and they'll stick with them when they're good. I'll wrap it up too in a little bit, John. Too. I gotta get up early and go to the gym, but um, Boone gets a lot of hate. Doesn't have a World Series. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they always say, "Oh, Joe Girardi got World Series." Yeah, that's true. But he also inherited the core four and the biggest free agent class ever. Boone inherited neither. He had nobody from the core four. Nobody. So completely different. MLB Network, nice, pals. A lot of them will probably be on MLB Network and ESPN when they play the Red Sox. They're usually televised more nationally, which will be good for most people. Yeah, Chisholm, Volpe, Dominguez, Birdie, and then you can, if you get Duke Ellis back up here, you get another speedy player. But right there, yeah, that's 4 speedy guys that the Yankees can utilize at any point in time. So, which is to me, that's really good. But Tiffany, yeah, they'll boo them if they play. Yeah, yes, they will. If they win, it's because of the players. If they lose, it's because of Boone and Cashman. Right. Waldo too. Yeah. Well, exactly too. Yeah. If the organization listened to the Fairweather fans, Blake Snell or Monty would be here. Exactly. Or what's his name? Patrick Corbin. Right. Robbie Ray. Yep. Renhefa would be sitting exactly, Ken. And Renhefa would be sitting on our IL right now too. Yep. And we would have given up Dominguez and Jones for Tanner Scott, which was what the fans wanted, right? And if they didn't win the World Series, then who gets blamed? Boone and Cashman. Boone and Cashman. They have these pre-programmed talking points. It's all they know. Exactly, Consigliere. See, they lived in the mud. Yeah. Yep. Have nothing to complain about a team in the first. Yep. Yep. I've never seen so many people hate a first place team. It's kind of sad, but well, exactly. Yes. Okay, exactly. Amen. Hell pass, Campbell and Assy. Nothing after that first year. Nothing. Yep. Lombard or Arias would have gone for Scott. And if he, yes. Absolutely. Talking point spread so fast because it's from one or two channels with lots of followers, and they have all these social media platforms, Discord, and all this other stuff, and it just spreads like wildfire. And propaganda tends to spread like wildfire. So, you know, I've even had people tell me, if you want your channel to grow and become credible, you need to trash Boone and Cashman and other people. That's what they actually told me. That I need to trash people to be credible and to grow my channel. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't care if it takes me longer to grow. I'm not having that stink on my channel. No, no, thank you. 49 likes. All right, we're almost at 50. 50 likes, Tiffany. Thank you very much. Yeah, but you're right, Ken. You're right. And then when you have a bunch of people repeating the same talking points over and over and over and over again, you know, people get this. It's just programmed and fed to them on a regular basis. Yeah, and if exactly, man. Yeah, scratch my head with some Ann Boone decisions, especially trying homes out there. Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna. And he reiterated again today that he's comfortable with not going close by committee, and he did today with Weaver, so that's good. But Holmes won't be here next year, so he won't be here next year. Well, this is true too. Also, Talbot could be part of the problem, but they're not the whole problem. But we keep getting fed that those two guys are the whole problem. Yep. I I get so much heat. I think I lost 40 subscribers this week alone, putting out facts that countered their talking points. I don't even name drop people. I just put out facts that counter their talking points that are not based in reality. And or if it counts as their propaganda or talking points, you know, they get upset and so on and so forth. So, I don't care. I'm still gonna do it the right way. I told people in this channel, I committed from day one that I'm gonna give you the facts, and I'm gonna give you the full story. Even if part of it comes out now and part of it comes out later, you're gonna get both sides when it comes out. So, and like, you'll be critical of people, but I'm gonna give credit where credit's due too. Just like I did with Tommy Pham earlier. Because Ken's right, he did do something classy, even though he did something dickheaded with Jock Peterson too. It goes both ways. So yeah. Yes, we are, Tiffany. Like, we live in reality, and we also act like grown-ups. You know, we don't trash people. We don't troll other channels. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the thing. I mean, Holmes came in and gave it the run, but they won regardless. So that's the matters, which is good. Ken, you should know me by now too. I don't do talking points either. Same here, Ken. This is why I tell people I want you to have the full story. I want you. That's why I attach articles. Read for yourself. Make an educated opinion instead of just saying, "Oh, I'm saying this because somebody from WFAN said it or someone else said it." No, I'm going to post the facts so you can see for yourself. And if you still decide that the talking points are more helpful to you, then that's your decision. But at the very least, I want to put out the real story and the full story. Viewers deserved to get the full story. Period. Juan Soto says foot feels better, but the foul ball is really painful. Yeah, his foot still hurt on the home run. Yeah, I'm not surprised. He's going to be sore for a couple of days, Jonathan. Ken, yeah, I mean, I don't listen to WFAN at all. I don't listen to him at all. Well, exactly, Pasty. Like, and you know what? Everybody's entitled to their opinions. We all come from different shades of life, right? We all want the Yankees to be well, but we're not going to sit here back and tell people that they're not real fans because they don't agree with us. Calling it delusional. Like, get real. See, experience right here, the consigliere, the made man, the made man. Damn right, Talbot, he's a gamer. October lineup. I think they're still putting the finishing touches on it. Whether it's going to be Birdie or Duke Ellis, they're still putting the finishing touches. Because I don't think DJ is going to make the postseason roster. Let's say it looks like Rizzo probably will, and if he does, Ben Rice is probably not going to be on it. So Birdie, I think, will because he can play multiple infield positions. He would be the backup to Rizzo or platoon with Rizzo instead of Ben Rice. So, same thing here too. Ken, because I had people tell me, don't tell me how to be a fan. They forget to say, don't tell me how to be a fan while I'm telling them how to run their team, right? They forget to add that part, Ken. It's amazing the double standard that they don't hold themselves accountable to. Well, exactly, Pacey. Some people have some takes are really awful. They're weak, and when you don't have facts to back them up, it doesn't really do much for you. But some people are not swayed by the facts. Some people just have their positions, and that's it. I don't know, Quell. I mean, honestly, I'll probably take both. I want as many speedy guys as possible. Democracy matters. There he is. Cabrera could also be a backup first baseman. He could also be, the utility guy that play multiple positions because DJ's not here to play the utility guy. And I would probably he would be one of my bench guys, Oswaldo Cabrera. Tiffany, I think he'll be okay, but don't be surprised if he gets a rest day tomorrow and they play Grisham. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they play Dominguez in his place. I wouldn't be surprised at all. But give him a day, and they want to keep him healthy and let him heal for the playoffs. So roster Angelo goes back down to 26. Right now it's 28 for September, but the playoff rosters have to be 26 men. But you can rotate the roster, like you can move a guy on the roster for each round. Like the ALDS could have these guys, but then you can swap a few out for the ALCS, so the roster could look different each round of the playoffs. Oh yeah, you know that, Kim. Yep. 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 Tough talking to, tough guys, and blah blah blah. Yeah. Right. It's laughable. I think so too, Pacey. It's and we finally have, and guys are getting healthy. Then we need them to get healthy. So, unfortunately, BJ's not one of them, but Birdie's back now, and some of these other guys are back. So, we need some of these reinforcements. And like Cody Poteet's not here yet, but a lot of the other relievers are here. So, and I have a feeling they're going to need quite a few of the relievers for the Boston series. Ian Hamilton, Cody Poteet's going to come at some point. Schmidt's back now too. So, we have a lot more reinforcements that we didn't have 2 weeks ago. So it's better. Yep. Wink, I'm not sure if Holmes is going to make the postseason roster, in all honesty. I'm not sure. No. Tonight marked the 16th start. Luis Hill allowed a run or less, which ties the most by Yankee rookie all time. Look at that. Congratulations to Luis Hill. That's cool. I'm going to take a photo of that because I'm going to share that tomorrow. That is cool. Thank you, Jonathan. That's why he's the PMVI, the Prime Minister of Valuable Intel, right there. Well, exactly. I don't think, honestly, I don't think Hill's going to go to closer. So I don't think he will. I don't know. I'm not sure. Absolutely, Tiffany. I'm not sure. I think this it is an awesome. It's a good stat too, Talbot. Yeah, it's a good stat. Let me see. What is Luis Hill's ERA right now? Let me pull up tonight's game. His ERA should be updated now. His ERA is 3.18. 3.18. 2 walks, 5 Ks, 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 run. So, yep. Yeah, I tell him, Ken. Tell him. Real life experience, man. Yeah, but that's what they do, right? They need to feel tough. They need to feel relevant. And yeah, I don't know. But whatever. This, just keep laughing at them. That's what I do. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I think Weaver's definitely, solidified himself as a contender for the late innings. He definitely has. So we could set up a pasty. Yeah, maybe set up a roadblock for Deros so he can't make this day. Oh man. Anybody abduct him at the airport so he misses the team plane? Can anybody do make that possible, please? No, because they're gonna put him on a bus or an Uber and pay $9,000. The Uber is ass in Yankee Stadium. Yeah, it's gonna mean like this is gonna be one of the tough decisions the Yankees have to make. Whether it's gonna be Schmidt or Cortez or and so on for the rotation and the bullpen. But I mean, I think they're both gonna make the postseason roster as they should. But where they're gonna be positioned, we don't know yet. And honestly, don't know yet. Yeah, but I feel good about both of them. I do. I feel good about Hill too, and I feel I'm feeling better about Cole also, and feeling pretty better about Rodon too. So little by little. Well, this is true, Jonathan. Subway or train in New York, especially, it's so easy to find and get to places in New York City. So it's easy to get. You take the 4 train right up to Bronx. You could take the A train, the D train. So like there's so I think maybe the C too. But true. Well, exactly right. Yep. How many of them actually picked up a bat and ball? And yeah, I played in the competitive or organized ball. Exactly right. I've said this before. You speak from experience. Have a great night, Consigliere. Always love having you on, man. Parking in the city is very expensive, but yeah, this is what I'm like. Do they have experience, right? Exactly. Because it just, some of the things they say make them sound so clueless. Yeah, they don't have a clue about. Excuse me, a clue about the game. Just regurgitating other people's talking points, and that's why I ask a lot. I ask all the time when somebody puts out a silly take. I ask them, "Is this your position, or are you using someone else's talking points?" I very rarely get an answer to that. Very rarely. A train. Exactly. Exactly. Right. Yeah. No, you're right. So, and they're not going to say because I'll tell them too. Where are you getting your talking points from? Name the channel who gives you these pathetic talking points. They never do. Wolfson, what's happening, Mark? What's good, brother? Late to the party, you're still at the party, baby, and we won. That's all that matters. It's all that matters. Ken, I used to when I was in Manhattan, I used to pay $900 a month for a parking spot, and the company paid for it, but $900 a month for it. Yep, for a freaking parking spot. Yep, crazy. Manhattan is very expensive. If the Royals, yeah, I mean, they were they're my sleeper team for the postseason. The Royals, they are my sleeper team. Them and the Cleveland Guardians. Grand Central, yeah. Grand Central Terminal. I love that food terminal they have there. Kind of reminds me of Reading Terminal, Philadelphia. Really cool food sections. What side of Manhattan? Midtown, West, and then the Upper West Side. Wink. But always West Side. Tarrytown, take Metro North. Yeah, you could do that. Yep. Well, true. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think the Royals get in. Well, one of the wild card spots. Ken played ball at KU, got injured and lost potential baseball career. Have to come to Jesus moment to decide if you. Yeah, dude. I mean, you know what? And you want, and you freaking served. You did an honorable duty, and a hard ass job. So either way, you paid your dues, man. But you speak from experience, man. You speak from wisdom and knowledge. And that's what's always welcome here. We appreciate that. Perspectives, right? Yeah. Jay Palvis. Tomorrow, Yankees play the Red Sox. Cortez is on the mound. Dakota Building and John Lennon Imagine. I've seen more in Central Park. I mean, I used to train in Central Park every day when I was running competitively. I ran every day in Central Park, and then I'd go up to Bronx for Van Cortlandt Park on Sundays for my long runs, and yeah, when I was training for the marathon and all that stuff too. So, yeah, Criswell versus Cortez tomorrow. Yeah, it was a gritty effort. It's the first walk-off of the season too. It's good to see contributions from key players. So, nice, Wolfson. Bring us some good luck in Seattle, man. Please, please, please do. Behind the dish tomorrow, Palace? I don't know. Probably, I'm going to say Wells. I mean, he hit that sac fly to tie the game tonight. He pinch hit for Trevino late in the game. So I think Wells will probably start tomorrow. Yep. I think Criswell's a righty too. So do we have more than one walk-off Talbot? Or was this the first? I thought we only had one. 57 likes. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Hit that thumbs up, gang. If anybody in there hasn't hit that thumbs up, I'm going to wrap this up in a minute too so I can get some rest and let you all get some rest. But this is a great time. It's a great walk-off win to celebrate. Really is. Walk-off grand slam. Yeah, to Stanton. And that was the same game that Judge hit his 60th. He hit his 60th and then Stanton hit that walk-off. Yep. DJ walk-off single versus the Blue Jays. DJ. Really? Walk-off single. Okay. Walk-off single versus the Blue Jays. Must have been way early in the season. All right, well, I'll take that too. But yeah, I mean, the walk-offs now are more exciting. And like Boston walked off on the Orioles today too, so. 4 righties. Well, all right. I would expect to see Austin Wells in there. I would expect to see Dominguez at least 2 of these games if we got 4 righties. So, yeah, should be fun. This should be fun. We got to shut down Tyler O'Neill. That's for sure. He did hurt the Yankees early this season too. So he's good. He's a good hitter. It's a very good bat, young bat. So one of their young, athletic players that they have over there. They have a dynamic, athletic, fast, just very versatile lineup. A lot of great athletes on the team. I think they're going to be a force. All right, May 8th and today. All right, I'll take it. 2 walk-offs is better than 1. They do all the time. They do all the time. Can you get skill set? Yeah, I want to see you go up there and see if you can hit a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Yeah, yeah. I want to see you try to do that. I faced him, man. When I was at the Bucky Dent Baseball School, and I was a scouting combine. One of the first pitchers I faced was Mark Pryor, and that was right before he got drafted by the Cubs. And he was legit, man, the real deal. I don't know how I walked. I drew a walk from him, but he was the first guy that I faced. I was the first hitter he faced, and he was throwing 97, 98 regularly with a lot of movement. I wish he would have stayed healthy. Now I think he's the pitching coach. I think for the Dodgers, right? So yeah, Chisholm's going to do some running. I'd expect maybe Volpe and Birdie. Um, I think a lot of guys are going to do some running. I think they're going to have to counter the Red Sox, who are going to do a lot of running too. I think exactly right. One whiz by the head. It's you have this much time, like a split second to respond to a pitch high and tight. Yeah, it's yeah. It's not as easy as people think. And Mark Pryor was big. I'm 5'10". He must have been, I don't know, 6'5", something like that. Yeah, he's a big boy. I would like to see him too, Ken. 'Cause that speed is mesmerizing, man. That speed is mesmerizing. I want to use as much speed as we possibly can. You know, get these guys as pinch runners later in games or whatever. If they're not in the game already, use them. Use them often. I'm right with you, Ken. Yeah, and he bats lefty, a slap hitter. So, and he plays pretty solid outfield too if he plays the field. Used to be 6'1", Jay Powers. Sometimes I'll tell people I'm 6'4" and 3/4, but nobody believes me. So I guess the 5'10" makes them be like, "Yeah, okay, dude, you're not 6'4". Okay, so stop talking." So speed definitely kills, Ken. Yep, speed definitely kills. That's the difference between, if you're a first and somebody hits a single, you're at third. So if you're at first and somebody hits a double, you're scoring, and that's the difference between scoring or the guy being a third. Speed is that extra intangible, that extra skill set that give people an edge and put them in a position to score. You and that's we need it. We need it. You shrink his rate. Well, this is true too, Jay Palvis. This is true too. Yeah, me too, Ken. I'd be 6'4" too if I was on a step so. Yeah, yes, indeed. I get some of those big, big platform shoes. Yep. Oh man, yeah. You're 6'5", all right, man. It's all fun and games until you're young. When you're young, because you're in your upper 60s, things you don't even know you had start hurting. Oh boy, I hear that, man. That's why I'm so religious with my stretching, my active stretching, to kind of give WD-40 to my body and my joints every day, my muscles. So keep everything limber and loose. It helps with the martial arts too. I gotta stay mobile, and so. But I hear that right. I'm not in my 60s yet, but I have a feeling it'll probably be that way when I'm there. So I gotta try. I gotta stay as fit as possible. Always pleasure, Dave Palvis. All right, Ken, you're almost just short of 6'2". Better than me, man. I'm only freaking 5'10". Perez broke up a perfect game in 7. Talbot. Who the Cubs playing? Who's perfect did he break up, Talbot? Are they playing the Dodgers? think they're playing the Dodgers, right? Yeah. They don't really have much of an offense. Oh, Woo. Okay, Brian Woo. Okay. Playing the Mariners now. All right. Damn. Having a perfect broken up in the seventh sucks. That sucks. Well, I mean, it sucks. Even I remember Mike Mussina. He had a perfect game against the Red Sox, and with 2 outs in the ninth, Carl Everett got that cheap blue hit and broke up the freaking perfect game. And wound up being a one-hitter. Tatis hit a homer. Nice, Talbot. Padres are not lying down, man. Neither are the Diamondbacks. They're not lying down. They're going to continue to go after the Dodgers. Yep. The Tatis of the Padres. Okay. I thought you were saying Paredes. All right, I got you, Talbot. I got you. Yeah. Active duty. Yeah, I hear that, man. Pumping your head with you. Yeah, thankfully, I don't have to worry about that. Thankfully. But my center of gravity is lower when I'm fighting and sparring. So it's easier for me to get underneath and get people, which is kind of nice. But doesn't mean I don't get hit, because I do. Padres, man, unbelievable. Yeah, man. But anyway, gang, let me let you all go. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I appreciate you. If you hit the like button on the way out, hit the sub button on the way out if you haven't done that yet. Okay, have a great night. We'll be back tomorrow. We got the Boston Red Sox in town now. We got to stay buckled in and dialed in here, right? If we got to help will our team into the division title. Body blows take the, yes, they do, Ken. Body blows take the, yeah. That's why here, protect your face, drop it, protect your ribs, right? If you're throwing a punch, protect the other side when you come back. Protect the other side. Always protect the face. Yep. But have a great night, everybody. Peace and love to all yous. Thank you so much. You are the best. See you tomorrow. Dolphins versus